Now today, this is how do you know it's love? You know how I know it's love? Typically, cocaine is involved. Look, a chick combing her, brushing her hair. They did that a lot in the 50s, apparently. I mean, I know girls, they don't brush their hair. So, I don't know, must be a bit of 50s fad, like rock and roll. You know, that's not around anymore at all. Flowers. Wow, that's...
I love you, Nora. Do you love me?
Oh, I don't know, Jack.
You're the only girl I've dated in 2 months.
Not 2 months. That's a real commitment there, Jeff.
I
Real
think
commitment.
so, but I'll have to think about it.
So I'll stare at these flowers and think about it while you're at home masturbating.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Mom.
Have a nice time?
I'll say. Jack's awfully handsome and such a smooth dancer. Mom, how can I tell if... I mean, how did you know when you were in love with Dad?
Well, it was about the time I got pregnant with you after the
before.
first date.
And
we decided we had to get married.
Several times?
Mm-hmm. And each time I thought I'd found my Prince Charming.
You know, I've
Most
been
people
in love
fall in
several
love quite a
times
few
before
times
as
in
well.
their lives.
My right hand is
Well,
I was in love with
how
for a
can you
long
tell when
time.
you're really
But then I cheated on it with my left hand.
Well, I'll have to think about that. Let's save it tomorrow, shall we?
All right. Good night.
Good night, dear.
And what is with these shows where they take off their robes and reveal more
Most people
clothing?
fall in love quite a few times.
You know what? I don't want to
wonder
be
if
revealed
Jack knows
clothing.
that.
I tell you, Bob, I haven't dated any girl but Nora in 2 months. We're
Still
really
a big
in love.
commitment, 2
Uh-huh.
months.
And you were really in love with Betty and Mary and Dallas and I don't know who else. And there'll be others, I suppose.
Oh, no. That's over with. You know, Bob, Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known. She's just as beautiful as...
Beautiful. And you think that's all that matters? Oh, hurry up and get in bed, will you?
Of course I know better. I'm a 30-year-old man who for
did you
some
feel
reason
this way when you
sleeps in
fell
the
in love
same
with
room with
Jean?
a teenager.
Oh, look. I felt
I hope
that
bad
way
touch
lots of
doesn't
times.
happen.
The trouble with you is, you don't seem to understand what love is really about. You young punks go to the movies a couple of times, do a little necking, and you think you're in love. I've never seen anything like it.
All I wanted to do was ask.
Those
You don't
damn
have to get
movies,
sore about
they
it,
always
do you?
cause the necking and
I'm
the love.
sorry, Jack, but look at it this way. You just haven't been around enough to know what love really is. Believe me, it's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
Yes, it's much more like real life
Well,
with crippling pain
I
and
don't know, Bob.
That's right. You don't
crippling
know.
pain and heartache, because that's all
Maybe you
women
would
bring,
understand
really.
better if... Say, I've got an idea. How'd you like to double date with Jean and me tomorrow night?
Don't
Why,
worry,
sure,
she's
Bob, that would be
32,
swell.
so it won't be weird.
Sure you wouldn't mind? Not if you let me get some sleep now. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Jack, that sounds like loads of fun. See you tonight. Goodbye.
Flannel shirt, I guess she's ready to go work in the garden.
Guess what, Mother? Jack and I are going on a double date with Jack's brother Bob and his girlfriend. They're engaged and so much in love. Janie has the most beautiful diamond.
Oh, that's fine.
Are you
dear.
sure they're in
I've
love
met
and he
Bob.
didn't
I
just
think
like
he's
knock
awfully
her
nice.
up?
I do too.
Because I heard a lot of
speaking of
marriages
love,
happen in the 50s
Weren't you and I
because
going
someone
to
just
talk
got
about
knocked
that
up.
today?
Yes, we were.
Like
I've
my
been thinking about your
grandparents'
question,
marriage.
Well,
Oh, it was in the
suppose we look
20s
at these
or
snapshots
40s.
together,
They were
Snapshot?
married at some point to each
What do
other,
they
I
have to do
think.
with love?
Oh, I was just thinking that.
And, oh my
they might
God,
help you
she's
to
wearing
understand
pants?
how your capacity
What kind of
for
woman
love
wore
grows
pants in
and
the
develops
50s?
Just as you grow
Besides
and develop.
Mary Tyler Moore
Here.
in the Dick Van Dyke
Look
Show.
at this one.
Oh, Mother, did you have to keep that?
Yes, that way we could
You
show it
know,
to
in
your
a way,
future boyfriends.
you were in love even then.
And you were an ugly baby.
Every baby
and
loves
a
its parents
boy,
for their care and
apparently.
protection. Of course, some people expect that care and protection all their lives. They never grow up. But it is a kind of love.
I like care
Now,
and protection.
compare that with
That's why I have a
this picture.
guard dog.
Oh, that's the boy who used to live
He's
next door.
part Chihuahua, part
My,
Pomeranian,
how he did love
and he
his
will
teddy
lick you
bear.
to death if you enter.
Love?
That's right. That's a kind of love, too. Possessive.
Well, as long as he didn't like dressing
love
his
for
teddy
the
in
things
women's
you
clothing. There's nothing wrong there.
Some of us never get over being possessive when we're in love, do we?
You're beginning to understand. Now, here's a snap that shows how we learn to return love by doing things for others.
By doing slave labor.
Well, what about love
It
of our
helps.
friends? Isn't that a stage of love?
Yes, I think it is. Here, look at this.
Why, that's Betty and Ellen and Ann. I took that picture with my first camera.
And of course,
Oh,
they
I
had to
know.
all be wearing
There was a time
heavy
when I wouldn't look
coats
at
and you
anyone
can't
but my
see
special
anything.
friends. I guess that was a stage of love.
Yes, and boys go through a similar stage when they stick together in gangs and won't have anything to do with girls.
We soon changed that.
Now, let's see. Oh, do you remember this picture?
The captain of the football team. That was
Does anyone
2
remember those
or 3
old
years
leather
ago.
helmets that didn't do
He never
squat
knew
for
how
your
much I
head?
loved him. I
Yeah,
guess he
they
never
were
knew I existed
good
at all.
wooden cups.
Well, we all go through crushes
So you
like
could
that
see back
on
in the 50s which
teachers
was
or
more important to a
sports
football
stars
player.
or movie stars. Then
So I guess
after
that's
a while,
true,
there's
because
a stage that some people
If your
call
head don't
puppy
work,
love.
you could, I don't know,
Why, that's
but
Morris. I'd almost completely forgotten that.
Remember how important it seemed at the time?
wow, in 2
Okay.
years she
And it
completely
really
forgot
was
about
important.
Mark.
As a part of learning
Poor
how to
Mark.
love and be loved.
I guess he's
I think I
drinking
can tell
somewhere,
Puppy.
missing Nora.
Oh, look, there's the couple who met at camp last summer. I certainly caught them.
Yes. And that's
I did
another
that in
stage
a car once.
where the physical side of love
And then we
dominates.
went in the back seat and did
Sometimes
other
this is
things
mistaken
that
for mature love.
I should
But
not
there's a
be
difference.
discussing on YouTube, but I
Mature
am.
love.
Because she was my
That's a new
assistant
way of thinking
manager,
about it.
and I get to brag
How can you
about
tell
that.
when love is mature?
It's the only time
Well,
I ever had sex
Mature love is more
in my life.
settled. Mature love has something of the other kind of love in it and something more. It's tender, unselfish, cooperative.
When I get serious about somebody, Mom, I want to have that kind of love.
That's a good idea, dear. And if you aren't sure, you can always ask yourself some questions. Are we
Important
really
question.
interested in the same things? Do we feel at ease together? Are we proud of each other? Do we agree on the basic things such as religion, marriage, children, money, and so on?
Thanks, Mother. I know that'll help.
Except,
I hope so,
except
dear.
this was in the 50s. In modern day, they go, "You're hot." Well, you're also hot. Let's get married so we can divorce in a few years.
Are we really interested in the same things? Do we feel at ease together? Are we proud of each other? Are we agreed on basic things? I wonder.
Like religion and
I'm going to
children
watch
and
Bob
money.
and Jean. See if they have a mature love.
Because I don't know. Okay, they go to apparently the flashiest restaurant in town.
Jack, how did you like the door? I've never seen a Chinese doorman before in my life.
I don't know why we needed the big, like,
Oh, I'm having
uptown
a wonderful
music.
time. I've never been here before.
Oh, we're so glad you could come. This is one of our favorite spots.
And I just
Yes,
muted
we
my
sort of
speakers
found it
by
together,
complete
you might
total
say. We
accident.
come here quite often. Oh, the real Chinese dishes are over here.
Thanks, Bob. Oh, Bob, look what came today.
What? Oh, the season tickets for our concert series.
And guess what? You're going to have to sit through another concert by that young French pianist you didn't like.
You mean the same one we saw last season?
That's right. Maybe this year you'll agree with me that he has real talent.
Well, maybe. But only if he's improved.
Oh, Bob. Well, at least we'll have fun debating it.
Yes, because concerts
Do
are
Bob
everything
and
to
Jean
people.
have a mature love? Are they interested in the same things? I'll say they are. They seem to have so many things to talk about and do together.
Say, Nora, talking about music, Have you heard the new recording of the Brahms Violin Concerto?
Well, no. I guess I never really learned to appreciate.
Wow.
Are Jack and I
She
interested in the
doesn't
same
listen to
thing?
classical like he does.
I wonder.
Because all children
Another
of the
question
50s
Mom
listen to
asked.
classical
Do we
music.
feel at ease with each other?
You know, there's no telling what we'll get, but I'm willing to take a chance if you are.
Oh, that's the fun of it, Bob. What about some of this watercress salad?
That's a fine idea.
Oh, dear God,
Bob
not
and Jean
something
certainly are
as
at ease
foreign
with
as
each other.
watercress salad.
But what about us?
Well, I've made up my mind. I'm going to have the leg of lamb.
Oh, well, I thought it would be fun to try a Chinese dish.
That's all right if you like that stuff. Me, I'll stick to the lamb.
Well,
Oh, come on, Nora. Take a chance with us on the lobster Cantonese.
oh, I'd like that. No, I don't always feel at ease with Jack. He's so unpredictable. I guess I am, too. We don't really
That's
know
because
each
you're
other.
a teenager and you're
And
an
Mom
idiot.
talks about being proud of each other. I wonder if I could ever be as proud of Jack as Jean is of Bob. Not right here and now, maybe. But he does have his points. When he gets out on that ball diamond, anybody would be proud of him. But I wonder if we'd ever agree on basic things.
Jack, do you know who I saw today? I saw Bill Johnson and his wife. You know, they've got a fine pair of little kids. They dress them up like cowboys.
Oh, kids are such fun. Don't you think so, Nora?
Well, oh, here's the waiter with our soup.
Oh, no, dear God, not soup.
Children. Oh, we've never talked about things like that. Or religion, or marriage, or money.
That's because you've been dating
Bob
for
and Jean
2
really
months.
understand each other. They do
Those
have a mature
deep
love.
questions don't come about until the 3rd year of marriage anymore. And then you get divorced because you disagree with them. And that's how you know it's love. Because you
Bob
got
talk at the
divorced.
dance with me. In the garden, you know. Well, I guess after seeing Bob and Jean, well, I think that love, a real mature love, is more than I'd imagined.
I guess so. On Bob and Jean, it looks all right. But
We're not ready for that kind of attachment, are we? But
No.
we can
But
still
you
have a lot
already
of
did
fun,
do
can't
drugs.
we?
sure we can. Would you like... How about going roller skating next Friday night?
Oh, Jack, that's a wonderful idea. That's the kind of fun I like. What time?
About 8:15.
Oh, swell. I'll see you then. Thanks for this evening. Good night.
Good night.
So now we know it wasn't love. They got married anyway. They divorced a few months later. So now we learn about love.